Hello, readers! Today, we are going to take the story A Fine, Fine School, and we're going to use it to write something to answer a question. So, do you remember in A Fine, Fine School when Mr. Keene, the principal, wanted to have school every single day, even Saturdays and Sundays, and all summer long? Remember that? Yeah, that wasn't a good idea. I love school, but not even Saturdays and Sundays and all summer. That seems like a lot. And remember, you came up with a list of all the things that you learn outside of school. I'm going to share some things that you put on the list of things that you learn outside of school. We have saving money, doing chores, how to cook, make slime, use a computer, blow bubbles, make s'mores, play the piano, catch a football, use some self-defense or learn self-defense, how to use a telescope, do a handstand, bake cakes and brownies, learn ballet, how to fly a kite, swim, how to tie our shoes, cut the grass, learn how to color, learn to say please, learn how to do the splits, to hula hoop, to care for your pets, how to paint, right now, how to wear a mask, how to social distance, and even we learn when we're younger how to walk and how to talk. Those are really important things to learn. Yes, you came up with a really good list of things. Those things are all really important too. So sometimes we need a little downtime from school. We can't go to school every single day. We have to have a break. I'm sure you agree with that. So let me get your textbook. In your textbook, we read the story A Fine, Fine School. Now, I'm going to give you a Google Classroom assignment in the classroom reading, and you're going to complete the writing activity on page 37. And the directions will be in there, and also the directions are in your book on page 37. You're going to write one paragraph about things that you learn outside of school and why they're important. So the book is asking you to include 3 things that you learn outside of school and the reasons why they are important. So you need to set up a paragraph on the document that we include in the assignment on Google Classroom. So just to give you a little tip to kind of get you started, do you like to have a little tip to help you get started? I had a feeling you wanted to know how to put this together. Okay, so I've got a little write erase board right here. Okay, so first you want a main idea sentence that tells your reader what this paragraph is going to be about. And you can use that page 37 in your textbook to help you. And I'm giving you just an example. You don't have to write exactly what I'm writing. I'm just giving you an example. So for example, my sentence is, are we centered here? Yes, we are. There are many things you can learn outside of school. That could be my main idea sentence, right? There are many things you can learn outside of school. Then, since it's a paragraph, wherever I leave off, I leave 2 spaces and I start my very next word of my very next sentence. So you're going to want to include 3 things you learn outside of school and why they're important. So after my main idea sentence, I have, you can learn to ... Okay, you're not gonna put dots in your paragraph like this. You'll fill it in with your words. Like you can learn to sew, you can learn to crochet, or whatever 3 things you're gonna pick. So you can learn to crochet, let's say. And then the next sentence, This is important because blah, blah, blah. And then you put why it's important. You can learn to blah, blah, blah. This is important because blah, blah, blah. So you come up with 3 different reasons or 3 different things you can learn outside of school and the reason each one is important. So you want that main idea sentence that you'll make up, then the sentence of what you'll learn, then the sentence of why it's important. Sentence of what you'll learn, sentence of why it's important. Sentence of what you'll learn, sentence of why it's important. Then you can have what's called a wrap-up sentence. The wrap-up just sort of restates, like, these are the reasons why I think it's important to have time to learn outside of school, or something like that. You just wrap it up. Or these are some important things we can learn, or something like that. Some type of wrap-up sentence at the end. So we're basically thinking about that story, A Fine, Fine School. Remember all the things Tilly and her brother learned outside of school? They were important. So it is important to learn other skills outside of school. So you're writing about that story, including those things. Got it? Also, you don't have the benefit of listening to me sing very badly at school. I'm a bad singer, really. That doesn't keep me from singing, so sorry. But there is a trick for because sometimes 3rd graders spell that word wrong. So whenever we write the word because, I'm always found singing B-E-C-A-U-S-E, because, B-E-C-A-U-S-E, that's how you spell because. And we always end with jazz hands. And maybe you didn't memorize the word just from that, but if we sing that every time, you'll start to memorize how to spell that word. B-E-C-A-U-S-E. I tell my kids, when you're 30 years old, you'll hear me singing in your head, and you won't like it probably. But anyway, so you need a main idea sentence, sentences as what you'll learn, why it's important, what you'll learn, why it's important, so on. Wrap it up, and it'll be an awesome paper. If you just forgot everything I just said, check out page 37 in your textbook. And it's always important to read the directions. You have to read the directions. That's what helps you to be successful. So please make sure you read all of this before you begin. And I'll put that in Google Classroom in the assignment. Got it? You're gonna do great. You be kind to each other and take care of each other. Bye-bye.